Now, good morning, everybody. This is Jason Shades. I'm coming with definitely a special video today. I wasn't going to do this, wasn't really planning on it, but you know what? For those who follow Ren and Sam on Instagram, this definitely needs to be a video made for them. So let's start off with this. This is the European Independent Film Festival, and I wanted to play this. Let's start here. For those who don't know, Money Game 3 was up for the award on this. This is the Best Independent Music.
And the winner is Ren Money Game Part 3.
Yes, absolutely. Those two definitely deserve their accolades on this.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's an honour to just be here amongst such amazing work from all of you. So yeah, thank you very much. I wouldn't have been able to do it without the tireless work of so many people. And my co-director Ren, he's just an inspiration, an artist, and the success he's had over the past year is more deserved by him than anyone I've ever met. So it's a great honour to work with him and be here. So yeah, thank you very much.
You can't do better. I mean, absolutely, they deserved every bit of that. So, in honor of their win, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this. This is just how what came up, and I want to take a look at it. Let's delve into it. Let's see why they won. I know a lot of you have already seen this video, but let's really get into the aesthetics. Let's look at why they won and why they absolutely deserve to. Let's get in here. Hold on. Just to start off with, that camera angle is fucking phenomenal. And to be able to follow his hands, and keep the hands center, to follow his hands along those keys, that is fucking awesome. Shout out to this whole thing is a scream out to the originality and to this one cameraman. And I'm going to put in the behind the scenes from Wolf Johnson. He's got a 2-hour behind the scenes. It is fucking phenomenal. He did a great job. But like I said, one cameraman. Let's get back into this. I'm going to nerd out, so be prepared. Whoops. That reflection alone with that on there is, to be able to angle everything is fucking brilliant. I think what they called it, the camera whole attachment they called it Thor's hammer. It's absolutely a monster of a camera setup, but God, they did a great job. And the story is fucking phenomenal. can always tell where Ren is. The rings gives it away every time. I've got to bring this up, and we're going to go back a little bit. The ambient noises of him untying the rope, taking off the head, the hood over his head. I don't know if he actually captured that or if they inserted that afterwards, but that's fucking... Just that ambient noise, just that background noises of him untying that, it is so capturing. It's so dragging you in. I love it. I gotta go. That be opening for me. I swear I know he's done some Nina Simone before, but that just screams Nina Simone, all over it to me.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's...
His acting in this, just that turning around and the look on his face, and then the mine, gimme, that facial expressions, that power to come out is beautiful. He needs to get to Hollywood and start acting along with the music. I'm telling you, he could be phenomenal as an actor as well. I mean, God damn, he's
reading,
sucks that he's so talented.
Bunch, and when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17 and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18 and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can.
Okay, like I said, that acting, that facial expressions that he puts in when it's so close up, and he becomes his father in that, is like, fuck, that's awesome. Just, he turns into these characters, and if you've seen Jenny and Screech, and he definitely turns into these characters. High Ren proved it. Both characters, completely different aura of who they are.
And now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his dad daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26 of...
All right, I want to point this out. Nobody's done any of this, pointed out. Think of the timing. You're the cameraman who has to back through. You're walking backwards through this. Once you clear, then the two guys step forward, shake, while he goes underneath their hands. The fucking timing. I mean, this is all one big choreographed dance. It's fucking, again, fucking amazing.
Listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26 a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27 dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28 inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30.
And for everybody to clear out. So he's walked back, stopped, and he's going to walk forward again. But that means all the other characters have to clear out of his way so he can start walking forward. This is not, again, go back. I'm going to put the link in there, but Wolf Johnson, this is not that big of an area that they worked in. Again, fucking phenomenal. Most work out of the smallest area, and everybody on time on the set. Fucking awesome.
His daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33.
Who caught this? He's going to sit down. That means the camera is walking behind the desk, and the guy in the desk is pulling forward as the camera clears. Again, you forget there's a cameraman walking in all these positions. First,
exports out of Cuba, 32
he cleared.
grams, growing
Look at that.
kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the popo inside of his pocket.
Stops in South America. That's
35.
fucking awesome.
He gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed.
Brilliant.
They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Again, this absolute fucking brilliance. Remember, there's a smoke bomb in the other side of the room. I want to know how they cleared the smoke bomb and cleared the smoke out while he's still going to continue to with the story, with the song. It's fucking amazing. Again, this dance is perfect.
A bullet buried in his vertebra,
There's
and
smoke.
one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
And that bottle sound is fucking awesome. That just serendipitous fell perfectly to make that sound. They did such an awesome job.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city.
And I don't think a lot of people got it, but that's the same line in the beginning when he was walking quickly, running, except now he's not, I love that line.
Walking quickly, 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code.
That is one of the most powerful lines. Trading money for souls. How many of us sold out? Me. Yep, right here. Sold out. Sometimes, you know, yeah, I've given my soul for a paycheck.
Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music.
I love the break of the fourth wall here. You have to think about it from the cameraman's perspective. Him grabbing that thing could really fuck it up. I mean, that thing is delicate. Remember all the spinning, all the things that it's done. It's a delicate piece of equipment. He's just going to grab onto it. You got to worry about that, you know? Absolutely.
The music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Again, the ambient sound. Fucking beautiful. His breath even echoing. You hear the bullets going in.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains.
Fucking brilliant.
But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
These ambient sounds are fucking brilliant. And the water. Rain.
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Now, there's
A
couple things I want to show you here too. I am big on paying attention to the people in the background as well. It's kind of like watching magicians, but watch the guy right here. When the water starts, you can tell he gets nervous and he starts to protect his violin. Watch his hand.
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants. He is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate
He's protecting
fool
his
with an
violin.
unfortunate
These things
fate.
are expensive.
With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the
Now the thing is, the young lady and the other violinist on the other side, her bow got wet and they had to replace it. I saw that on the, Wolf Johnson as well. And, that's, again, these things are not cheap.
Words of his father.
But I love that they did it.
Damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
I absolutely see why they won the award that they won. I mean, they need more awards. It's so good. And for the level of everything that they do, for the price that they're paying is so low compared to how much money other people are spending on big videos. They're not spending a fuck all in comparison to what Jay-Z and all these other people pay. I am so absolutely impressed. I want them to I'd love to see them direct. Give them $3 million. Do a movie. Let's see what happens. I would love to see that for these two. But I know this was a little long, but I wanted to celebrate their win. But thank you. Make sure you link or like and subscribe. Helps me out. But I'm also going to put Wolf Johnson in the link below for his behind the scenes. He did a brilliant job for what he did on the behind the scenes of it. It's 2.5 hours long. Absolutely worth it, though. It doesn't feel that long. But thank you, and you have a great morning. All right, bye-bye.